Hello beautiful, thank you so much for being here. Cody, founder of Montarbo Skincare, always here to help you have the most healthy, glowing, and gorgeous skin. And if you love this info, please subscribe. In today's video, I have the camera, much closer to me so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm going to show you is Retin-A. So I'm going to show you how to use it maybe a little differently, a little bit more advanced, so that you can maybe get a little better result, because Retin-A is such a popular product online. So I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of videos, and I'm going to be releasing them individual videos where I'm showing the application process of how I think you may enjoy using the products that you're using now a little differently, so you can maybe hopefully get better results. Of course, everything I'm sharing with you is what I do in my office, how I use it on clients, so it's a little bit maybe more advanced, more professional. Some people don't agree that I should be sharing that information, or some people don't think that the information is really that valuable. I'm not here to please everyone, but I do think that I do things in a way to get the most bang for my buck when I'm in an office with a client and with myself, because I don't want to lose money. I don't like wasting money, especially on products, because I don't know about you, but they get expensive. And I think my obsession is always, how can I teach you how to take what you currently have, use it differently, and then be really surprised that, wow, the product's working. Because the number one thing I hear in my office when I meet new clients and they bring in their millions of products is, that didn't work, this didn't work, that didn't work. And I'm always shocked, because a lot of things I'm thinking, that's a prescription, it should work. People say things don't work is because they don't realize, because they haven't been told or taught that the product is actually going to do A, B, and C, and that's the sign of the product working. As with any product, you should give it time. It takes time for products to work. So if you have a real serious concern like melasma or pigmentation or acne, it takes a long time in order for those deepest layers of where the damage is usually hiding and occurring, for that to be transformed and rejuvenated below the surface of the skin. So if you are new to Retin-A, then you probably don't want to be doing this unless you feel comfortable and your skin is tough and strong, but you're doing so at your own risk. So right now I'm just going to clean my skin. I love using these baby wipes here. They are from Costco. They are just unscented baby wipes. You are a mother, a woman, and you are busy in your life, and something you have a habit of doing is going to bed with makeup on, then this is an easy solution. Throw these in your nightstand, girl. If all you do is this before bed, that would be better than going to bed with your makeup on. So I would highly recommend then, you just do this before bed. That way you just can make sure that none of that makeup or gunk is on your face as much as possible, because that's when real issues occur, is when the accumulation of oil, dirt, makeup left on the skin for long periods of time. That's when you start to run into issues of products absorbing into the skin and causing congestion and acne and all kinds of other issues, including causing your skin to age, because things aren't really meant to be on your skin that long, including makeup, in my experience and opinion. Like makeup, I think, could cause long-term issues if you're not treating your skin, especially before bed. And then you're sleeping in it too. That's an 18-hour day in makeup. Probably not a good idea, girl. So I just took all of the tint off of my skin, and now I'm going to use my Illuminating Lift Cleanser. And I usually use maybe a pump and a half, 2 pumps, and I kind of just rub that into my skin. I'm not trying to aggressively exfoliate my skin before Retin-A. I'm just trying to make sure that all the gunk is off of my face, and that a little bit of the top layer is coming off, so that the Retin-A will penetrate a little bit deeper. Like I said, this is more of an advanced technique for those that kind of really want to take it to the next level with the Retin-A, or maybe the Retin-A is not really working. So helping your skin exfoliate that top layer with a chemical like glycolic, like this, or whatever you have, is able to help the skin, just that top layer, the oil, the congestion, anything kind of come off. And then when you use the Retin-A, be careful, but it's going to go right in. It's going to just give you a more beautiful result. So again, I'm just using 2 baby wipes like this. I do my eyes first, I rub this off. You can use water, obviously, if you had a sink or whatever. Now I'm going to use 2 pumps. It's, about a pea-sized amount and a half. And what I do is I just go 1, 2, and 3, like that. And then what I do is I rub it in. It's going to get a little bit of that white kind of, look to it, because of the cream that's in here, the vanishing cream. There's also vitamin C in here, so whatever formulation you have is fine. But what I do is I definitely get it around the eye area like this, so that I am making sure that all of this area is getting collagen stimulation. Now, you can get more dryness underneath the eye because there's no pore there that releases oil, so do be careful, and the eye area can look more aged and kind of, you know, worse before it gets better when you're using Retin-A as directed, because you're kind of, one, using something under your skin that's a cell communicator. It's causing a little bit more dehydration, but you don't want to neglect the eye area because that's where you get crow's feet and that's where you get skin issues. So I always, wherever I'm kind of working on, I kind of massage it like this a little bit more, and I spend time really kind of working it into my skin like this. And I get all the way by my ear, on my actual ears, and then behind my neck like this. And then I'm going to show you now how I kind of spot treat with it. So that was like a pump and a half. And then now what I'm going to do is take a little, you know, kind of just a dab, and I'm going to dab it right here by my eye, and then a little bit more by this eye, and then another pump on my forehead lines like this. And then I sit here and I spend time really massaging it in. I just use my two middle fingers and I just spend some time massaging it in. With the gel formulation of Retin-A, you can't really do this, but with a cream you can. You kind of want that white kind of film and cast to the product to be on your skin like this. And then around the eye, I just kind of dab, and I kind of really spend time massaging in these wrinkles and these kind of crow's feet, or the potential of crow's feet. So I'm using a little bit of pressure and really massaging it, and then I kind of just tap it like that. So I'm really making sure that I am getting all of this area really coated and soaked with the Retin-A. And I always make sure I get the top of my lip on my nose, not around here because it can get very irritated. And then I always make sure back here is all treated and in my hairline. A lot of people keep asking, can you use Retin-A on your neck, and can you use it under your eyes? Of course, do what your provider recommends. But the reason why I tell my clients to, of course, be safe, be careful, don't get it in the eyes. If it does rinse off, you know, putting it here, it's going to travel. So I'm a little bit more hardcore. So if you're new, just use less and use it further down. But you do want to stimulate collagen. If you're not putting it by your eyes, then you're not going to get a lot of collagen stimulation, which is that plumping of skin, that thicker skin layer, and then also the hydration that will eventually occur through the continuous use of vitamin A. Let's say you were trying to work on melasma, so you would do all that, and then I would say that you would probably put a little bit more here on the cheek area of where you have melasma, so that you're really kind of getting the product to really kind of penetrate and to soak in evenly, and just a little bit more than you normally would with just a pea-sized amount. So you're kind of concentrating on the troubled areas a little bit more, so you get a little bit of a result, so you don't lose hope. That's kind of my hope and intention of sharing these videos that I'm going to be releasing here, is that a lot of people give up. They go, oh, it didn't work, or whatever. My hope is, like, use what you have, but use it maybe a little differently, play around. You know, if you use it like this, you can expect your skin to get a little bit more red or irritated. And typically what I would do in the morning is I would just rinse my face and moisturize my skin with damp skin, using whatever moisturizer I'm choosing to use at the time. When you're using Retin-A in a more advanced way, you could also use your vitamin C or your hydroquinone or your brightener, which I'm going to show you another video on how to do that, just to take your brightening process and regimen kind of to that next level. But always be careful. You know, you don't want to just like kind of get yourself carried away where you're just adding so much Retin-A to your face that you have like a reaction, or you're adding so much hydroquinone to your skin you're having a reaction. You baby yourself, ease your way into this. So I use that many pumps because I've trained myself just like a muscle to get my skin here to handle this. So I'm not going to even get red or flaky or dry or anything with that amount that I put on, because my skin has been using AHA and retinol and chemical peels, and it's been conditioned, so to speak, and can handle that much more of the agent on my skin without having too much of a reaction. So if you guys love this info, please subscribe and let me know if you want more videos like this. As always, stay gorgeous, and I'll see you really soon in a new video. Bye.